good team game, good team win. Get a win in the division on the road. To a team that was playing well the last 4 weeks, in particular, starting with us, Pittsburgh, Indy, and the Jets. Give credit to the players; they played well. And now we got another top echelon defense coming in with Denver. You saw what they did, particularly in the first half. I think it was 9 yards rushing, 37 total against Minnesota, who's one of the top rushing teams. Really good coaching staff and really top echelon defense. So we got a lot of work to do.
Can we just address the facial hair change here? What prompted the stash?
I don't know, maybe a slip of the razor. Got a lot of buddies in the Buffalo Fire Department that kind of wear the same thing, so yeah.
Did you expect it to be this much of a rallying cry?
No, if you talk to my wife and daughter about it, they're not too happy about it.
But around because there's worn out.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I sleep next to my wife every night, so you never know when you wake up.
What you seem to have good answers in whether it was in the game plan or Josh's choice, we don't know. It just seemed like good answers for heavy pressures, something that Cleveland turned to last week on third downs, third mediums, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But can you just kind of maybe speak on it to whatever degree you feel comfortable in terms of having answers there?
Yeah, no, that's something that we always try to do. They're different week to week. There's some things that we tagged, to help us get out of some things. I'd say a good example was the one that he threw to Smoke there on a little quick pass. There's audibles. He has freedom to get us to, what he thinks is the best play, both protection-wise and route concept. And we spend a lot of time on that during the week. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, I trust him.
He said yesterday when you guys don't know how seems to find his answers easier. He thinks it's easier for him to find answers for whatever reason.
Sure.
How much thought does that give you going forward? Every game plan is different, obviously, but knowing that, how much does that kind of impact your thinking going forward and putting plans together?
I think it's, I've said it before, it's week to week. You take a look at the team you're playing, some of the things that they do against it. You look at yourself and your personnel and what you think you can get out of it. Again, just because you go no huddle doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to drive down and score a bunch of points. It's the execution of whatever concept, whether it's huddle up, use different personnel groups, go fast. Going fast allows them to have more time at the line of scrimmage. So he can, see things. We can communicate up until, the time is, ends. So we'll see how it goes.
Brian, this was the first time all season where you really stuck with like 5 guys throughout the
Yeah.
typing.
I think some of the no-huddle stuff, when you're, again, there's a couple ways to game plan. Obviously, you'd like to try to use as many guys as you can use. But if you're going up-tempo and rhythm offense, the changing of personnel packages slows things down. So when you're getting positive yards, whether that be in the run game or, plays in the passing game, you don't want to give the defense opportunity to substitute. There's a couple plays there that Josh went quick, and we caught him with, 12 guys on the field, or we got a quick sneak. When you're not changing personnel, it allows you to play quicker.
What were the benefits for you from being on top?
It's something that I talked to Sean about. Again, I give credit to the players. You can see some things up top, and I have probably a broader vision of it. But again, it's at the end of the day, it's about the players, and they did a really good job executing. I'm happy for those guys.
How did the communication pattern go with you and Josh?
The same. Yeah, the only thing that's different is, I got to call him on the phone in between series and talk to him. But up top, it changed. I don't know what year it changed, where you can communicate directly with the quarterback from wherever you are, whether it's downstairs or up top. There's no change in that.
When there was talk last week about playing fearless from Sean, there was talk from Tremaine to play to dominate an opponent.
Yeah, I just think we try to go out there and do our job. That's a week-to-week deal. You play good teams every week. You have different matchups, different components to game plans, different weathers. Sometimes it's windier and cold. Sometimes you got nice weather. Each week is a different week, and we try to pride ourselves in being consistent, having a consistent mindset, dealing with whatever comes our way, whatever adversities come our way. You're going to deal with it throughout the year, and the more you can stay consistent and have a positive approach and improve week to week. That's kind of how it's brought up in this business.
But after facing a lot of questions, you and Josh did last week over, can he hit the long pass, or what about this? Was there at least a sense of, I don't know, what it was, relief, maybe not relief, that might be the wrong word, but just to see the offense open up and play the way it did, and Josh hitting the 40-yard pass and scoring 37 points. So there's, I don't want to use the word satisfaction, but just the sense of, oh, this thing can work, maybe.
Well, I think you go into every week with that mindset. You spend a lot of time here in terms of preparation. The assistant coaches, the players, you work really hard to put together a plan. Sometimes those plans, you can go throughout the whole game without needing to fix too much of it. Sometimes you got to fix it within the first quarter. But the mindset is you go out there, you prepare, you put the work in, expect to do well.
Brian, can you take us through just the mechanics of it a little bit? As far as you being upstairs and Ken downstairs, first of all, I think you can still talk directly to Josh, correct?
Yeah.
That was a rule that was changed maybe several years ago.
Yeah, it was a few years back. I don't know exactly the same deal.
If it
So
wasn't the case before, you would have to go to Ken first, right?
yeah, well, whoever it was, back I remember when in 2006, Brian Schottenheimer was up in the box of the Jets, and he'd relay it down to me, or 2007, whatever the year was, and then I would, give it in to the quarterback. Now it's not really much different.
Okay, so then after that happens, obviously Ken's here, and what you're calling, you can talk to Josh. You said you could talk to Josh on the phone, but how does that work? He comes off on the series, does he immediately go to you? Is that something you want to do?
No.
Is it just on a need to?
Yeah,
basis?
if there's something that I think I need to tell him, or, ask him how it's going out there in terms of, the flow, and you still feel good about the up-tempo, and can you see what you need to see, and, the communication from when I'm giving it till 15 seconds, whatever it may be, it's really not much different.
Do you feel, is it like one of the drawbacks sometimes, maybe coaches would say, being down there in the moment with everything going on, does that take you out of that a little bit? Does that feel a little bit different for you?
No, I mean, I've been up there, I've been down,
Right.
it worked out well.
How close up to the snap can you communicate?
15 seconds. Yeah, so you get it in quick. Depends, again, the no huddle, you have, I would say, some time to communicate if you need to communicate. When you huddle and you're subbing guys in and you're breaking the huddle late, there's not as much communication. And I think you want to be smart about that too. I don't think you could be in the guy's ear the whole time. He has to play, and we've got a lot of confidence in him. He has liberty to get to a lot of things, and if there's something that I can see to give it to him upstairs, without question, that's what we'll do.
What's the difference in thinking, sports psychology, attitude, when you just tweak something, whether it's the speech Sean gave last Wednesday morning about playing fearless, or different attitude things that you can take into this game or pull out of it that can really make an impact, that seem small but really are?
Yeah, I think the mindset of each individual, to listen to the leader of the organization and to apply it to yourself, whether that be player or coach. And everybody's a little different. Everybody has, different things that get them to tick, so to speak. But I thought, again, from Sean's perspective, did a really good job throughout the week. And again, you can't credit, you credit the players a lot. They're the ones that go out there and they play and they compete with one another. And they're the ones that are laying it on the line. So good. I think the message from the top was good. And then, you need to go out there and have a good week of practice and ultimately play well.
It is kind of strange, though, when you're yelling at somebody to loosen up, right? Which is like
Yeah.
telling a pitching coach goes out there and tells him throw strikes.
Yeah. Again, I think when you have confidence in your players, that's a freeing thing too. If we have confidence, I'd say, in all our guys, to go ahead and let it loose.
Did you make it
In
away?
that sense, go ahead.
What'd you make of the way Josh and Dawson adjusted to pressure on that touchdown pass?
Yeah, that was good. I think Dawson's been coming along. It's hitting a lot of production at Ole Miss, and he's playing in, I'd say, different spots week to week. Smart guy. They actually brought one more than we could block, but he kind of quickened up his route, got his head around quick, which is really important for a quarterback, and the body language that he can see him and deliver it on time. And then, one of his strengths obviously is run after catch, which he broke a tackle there. It was a big play for us.
What did you see from Josh? I think Sean talked about the confidence that he exuded, and maybe he revealed maybe something of himself.
I kind of see the same thing from Josh every week. I think Josh is a good football player. He's a good leader. He's a good leader for our offense. He's a good leader for our team. Puts in a ton of work, has the respect of his teammates, and goes out there every week and competes his tail off.
How did you feel Cody handled everything once he had you in full time?
Good. Yeah, good. I mean, that's why he's here. That's why, Brandon and Joe, those guys did all that work, along with Bobby and Hef and Wendy. So he's a young player that, you got to keep growing toward the end of the season. Wins in November are really important in December. And he did a good job. We'll have a big test this week.